Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video in the Valour Chieftain on El Haloof. Now, this video is from a few weeks ago. Looking at my backlog of replays, I have a lot of replays to show, so I'm going to start trying to get back into one video a day to start getting through these replays, so I think I've got about 26 or 28 replays recorded. So I'm going to try and get through them. And so I've decided to drop back a few weeks and start at the beginning. And also, this is a tank I haven't featured in a while. And it's a tank I really, really want to like. In this game, I'm playing with Spandex and his UDED 1516. And in the Chieftain, I said in my previous video how the gun handling just trolls the shit out of me. It just derp shots all over, which is quite sad. But I did say it might just be a case of sometimes I just have those weeks where a certain tank for a couple of weeks just won't behave properly and then it starts to behave itself, because although this game was a few weeks ago, I did play 3 Chieftain games, or Valour Chieftain games, yesterday, as of the date that I'm recording this commentary, and I got 3 5k games back to back, and the gun was actually starting to behave itself, so, you know, maybe I was just having a bad week and I was playing a bit poorly. I'll have to put some more games in the Valour Chieftain to see how it performs for me. But I'd be interested again to hear from you guys in the comments what you think of this tank. Is the gun handling really derpy for you guys too? Now, I wasn't expecting it to be like a Chieftain in terms of gun handling, but I wasn't expecting it to be as derpy as it was. 0.35 accuracy still sounds pretty decent. Now, anyway, we're on El Haloof, the map where if you've got gun depression and a strong turret, it's very good, but as you can see, everyone's come to this position. And I don't want to be too far to the left, because they have not loading artillery, who will ruin my life. However, we have a quite number of advantage here, and our team's actually going to push down, which is very nice. Can't quite get there to get my gun depression down. I'm not going to blame that shot on the tank. I didn't stop moving, I just drove forward and started backing up again before I took a shot, so I'm not going to blame that one on the tank. But either way, I'm trying to like work this position. I tried to pre-aim the Leopard 1 there, but the team absolutely annihilated him before he could cross back. And we have actually quite a strong contingency of tanks in this corner. Nice shot into the E50. And this position I'm in is rather dangerous. Artillery can hit here a lot of the time. Nice shot to the E5, including damaging his ammo rack. And I think that was a 500 damage roll, which is very nice. Now, there's a mouse in front. I do have 270 standard PAM. Which is why you don't see me rocking full gold in this thing like a lot of people do. It's easy to forget that this has the highest penetration of any tier 10 heavy tank. Well, joint highest with the regular Tech Tree Chieftain. Now, I pushed forward a little bit. I've got a teammate to the right, who, on the minimap, I'm hoping will hold back the enemies there. I'm going to try and deal with these, the mouse and the E5. Now, the E5 has a pretty trolly lower plate anyway, but at that angle, I shouldn't be surprised at that bounce. So again, I'm not blaming that on the tank. That was a terrible shot by me. I should have pretty much known that wouldn't have panned. Now, our teammates actually backed up a little bit from behind me to the right, so what you're going to see is the enemy's going to shoot me, the Mausen. So now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to come deal with these two. A50 gets a snapshot on the move into my lower plate. I unfortunately missed the return shot. And now time to go deal with the Mausen. Now I'm not too worried about the Mausen. As long as I can hit the right points, I can pan him with the standard round, but you're going to see a couple mistakes this game. One a bit more embarrassing than the other. So we're just trying to snipe the weak point of the Foch. At this distance, not too much of an issue. The Dragon was very aggressive there, considering the tanks that were here, so we probably should have done that. Finished off the E50, and now I've got the mouse, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and aim for the turret cheeks. He managed to hit my cupola on the move, but at the same time, that tank moved so slowly that the aiming circle when on the move and when stationary is basically the same. Here's my first mistake. I fire a shot and I bounce, so I load premium, but I didn't bounce off his weak point. It's because I missed his weak point and hit the side turret, so I didn't need APCR there, well, premium APCR. So what's happened is he's died. I'm going to fire this premium shell at the Tiger 2, and then I'm going to switch back to standard rounds for the mouse. Unfortunately, if you look down at the bottom below, I've not loaded the standard round, I've loaded the high explosive round. And I'm looking at the back of this mouse here, I'm wondering why the armor indicator says I can't pan him. And then I realised when I saw the explosion there that I was firing high explosive like a fucking tit. So that was a bit embarrassing. I do that all the time, accidentally loading high explosive. And then I do a stupid thing by shooting the side of a turret of a mouse, which is 210mm thick and well angled. And the way his tank was sat, his turret was even more well angled. So I fired a Hess shell, which was stupid by mistake, and then I fired an AP shell intentionally into the side of the turret, thinking I could pan him when I should have known that I couldn't. So I could have had more damage this game, but you know, we all do stupid things, me more than most. But the high explosive thing I do all the time. You see in my machine replays, I'll load the premium by tapping X once, and then I'll tap X once again to load back to standard, forgetting that on this particular tank I carry high explosive. But obviously in a Chieftain, you do want to carry high explosive, because all the British heavies have Hess, and it's always worth carrying. Carnarvon, now he's got really good DPM, and he's going to basically pen every shot to my lower plate on the move. What I want to do is get close enough to where he can't hit my lower plate. So I've just gifted him about 700-800 damage. And now I've gotten close enough he can't do anything. So again, pushing in there and gifting him 700 damage wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I did it. I did get the damage in the end, so not too bad. And the reason I brought you this game is, I was really surprised that in a Valour Chieftain, because I've seen videos of people playing really well in this tank, I was surprised at 4,850 damage for 3 kills. That was actually a first class in this tank. Which I thought was quite surprising. I would have expected a lot more XP for a first class. See, only 1400 base XP. But yeah, the Valour. Maybe people aren't playing as well as I thought, and other people are struggling with the accuracy. But either way, the tank is starting to grow on me now. I've had a bit of time to adjust to it, so expect more Valour replays in the future. Still thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.